Welcome to Phoenix Treasured. I welcome you into this space from a higher perspective, from the heart and soul. If you are still here, thank you for allowing us to hold space together with the following messages. The first energy I get here is protection. What does it look like to you personally? What does it feel like personally? Safe and protected as you navigate through life? Find the delicate balance of pushing yourself through fearful, anxious situations while also feeling secure. During this time, we are asked to step out in faith. Faith of the unknown. We're lacking a lot of faith, being that we continually repeat our old dynamics, our old beliefs, and what was instilled in us. We're afraid to free ourselves from what we known for so long into the unknown. So today I'm asking, what does protection feel like to you? What does it look like to you? What would the feeling be within yourself to feel this essence of protection, to step out in faith, in bold faith, and do the things that suit you? Do the things you love to do. Do the things that fulfill your heart. Step out in faith. Stepping out in faith is not really about the belief in a higher power, although if that is part of your practice, if that is part of your belief system, then you are welcome to infuse it in that state. It is more about trusting that no matter what, things will be okay. You know, a lot of things transition, a lot of things hurt us, a lot of things have been taken unexpectedly from us. And consciously and subconsciously, we continue to ask ourselves, how can I be so strong? What is it that's keeping me in tune and balanced, receptive to what's going on outside of me? And with that faith, you're seemingly in this cocoon within yourself, evolving, maturing, growing, and processing. There's a magic within that space that you hold within yourself. For when you step out, you will not need for anyone's validation, because you know the magic has been resided within you. Your faith, the protection that you so dearly wanted, has been abounded and proven within yourself. Others look at you as that immature, delusional, angered, unfulfilled, sorrowful, dark person you once were. I don't know if many of you heard that, or people tell you, look at you boldly in your face, through your hurt, through your pain, through your suffering, and tell you who they think you are. You must ask yourself, am I really that? Or face those demons, face that trauma, face that darkness, and look it boldly back in the face and say, you don't know me. You thought you knew me, but I am a different version of me. I am a higher version, an inspirational version, an uplifting version, a more powerful version. I am in tune with the Most High, and I don't have to speak about anything that is not subservient to my highest good. People like to play with you in your face, but you must step out in bold faith and conquer your magic, the magic within you. Applaud yourself. Thank yourself. Thank the God, the being, the light that's within you. As I've been saying it, we are beings of light. We are immaculate spirits of the Most High. When we leave this earthly realm, we're just right there, looking at ourselves or looking at others like, yo, it's not even what you thought. It's not even what we're thinking. It's more peaceful, and you'll become alert to say, I'm okay where I'm at. I'm better now than where I was. And only through the process of acknowledging what hurt you, acknowledging the pain, the suffering, the darkness within you, is when you'll find that light. Life is a journey. Enjoy every moment. Right here we have the opportunity to start new, to be like the fool in a process of rebirth and jumping with a leap of faith unto the unknown, following the light, dancing, you know. I'm looking at this here, and you take the leap of faith and you're looking at this path that seems scary. It seems as the moment you take that leap, you fall into the abyss. You fall into the unknown. You fall into uncharted territories. But just below that, there is an invisible mat, you can say. An invisible light, like clouds, where you'll fall right into your freedom. Be free to be bold. You know, the crone doesn't like the fact that you want to leap into your happiness. The crone would love for you to be entangled in a little hut, away, secluded from everyone, angered, bitter, and old. That is our old paradigm. That is how life once was. And now you're in the midst of changing that reality, changing that narrative. You're more understanding. You're more giving. You're more fruitful. You fill your own cup and have enough to help fill others. You have manifested your heart's desires to be fruitful and multiply that by sharing, by giving, by being compassionate, by being loving. It's only when we work on ourselves, when we cover ourselves, when we respect ourselves, when we look straight in the mirror and realize who the fuck we are. Knowing that Judgment Day is here, knowing that our deepest hurdle, our deepest darkness is the judgment within ourselves. We're afraid to see that. We're afraid to pull out our sword and cut the bullshit. We're afraid to balance out our purity with our darkness so that it can evolve into the spiritual light being, this violet fire. We can put it all to the pit of that fire. And let it burn away and do as it may. See, when we give authority to the darkness, to the crone, they laugh at us, they mock us. Yet, when we're taking the leap of faith, it's a catch-22 in a sense, but we're taking the leap of faith, some of us, right? They see your light before you even are in tune with that light, and they start sending them to you. Like the crone sits on his throne, and he sends his minions to come and attack you because they want you. They want your light. That thing, that entity wants what you have. Your soul purpose, your prosperity, your faith, your light. And that's what I was speaking about just a little while ago. The protection, what does it look like to you? Do you see when they're sending them? When someone tells you something that seemingly sounds good, for instance, I can't compete with you. I can never be. And try to glorify you in a sense when you really look in depth and what their words are really saying, They don't like you. They don't like the light within you. So they must do anything in their power to try to sabotage you. And you must be diligent and obedient, discerning to yourself and to your heart to understand the dynamics of how these cards fall. Oof. Y'all better stop playing. Look at your achievements. Look at how far you have come. Polish them. Polish them achievements, because they're a little dusty and rusty right now. Because you're not getting the sense of how much work you have put within you. You have to sit there acknowledging and taking note of who the fuck you are and why these things continue not to happen to you, but for you. They keep knocking at you for you to realize, grow, acknowledge the tree of fruition, the tree of life, the tree of, oh my God. You sacrificed yourself. You have been diligent in this hangman position for so long, sacrificing who you are, who you once were. You're sacrificing. You're releasing it to be balanced. And they see that. But you, for some reason or another, you're not seeing it within you. Self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice of the unknown, allowing the universal love, the universal law to do what it needs to. Just release and let go. So that the universe can hand you the pinnacle that you for so long have been wanting, have been searching, scratching, and trying to prioritize. What's yours will never bypass you. It will be given to you. But see, it's stuck in cobwebs. It's stuck in traps. It's stuck in other things. You know, it may be something where you're working so hard. And you're indebted to others when God is trying to fulfill you. The divine is trying to allow you to walk in the path and the direction of the unknown for you to understand. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, to understand and explore all aspects of your will, of the brainstorming, of collecting the information. When you're in the hangman position, you're in a dynamic of releasing, right? Right now you might be walking into your abundance. You're exploring, you're learning, you're growing, you're evolving. You bypass your blessings. You bypass what the divine, divinity, Most High, Sacred Spirit wants to hand you. You didn't see it. It is stuck in these vines. You're sacrificing yourself by keeping yourself fulfilled, by working hard towards your success, and acknowledging the fruits of your labor. Do you want to bypass that blessing that the divine is giving you, handing to you? That Ace of Pentacles? No, absolutely you don't. You don't. But like I said in the beginning, it all takes for you to take the leap of faith to face the crown, to face the darkness, to face the reality of what's really happening outside of yourself. With that, we had the King of Pentacles, and now you have the Queen of Pentacles. Keep your affairs in order so you can sustain yourself for this Wheel of Fortune, for the dynamic, for the turnaround, as the messages start coming into you. You'll start receiving your 10 of Cups, your blessings. In order for you to be fruitful and multiply. In order for you to be fruitful. When I hear be fruitful and multiply, it doesn't go in one sense of be fruitful and multiply with seedings of children, of generational wealth, generational knowledge. It's planting those seeds. Planting the seeds of harvest so that when spring equinox comes, the blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I've been feeling that energy for so long, but I've just been quiet because I'm still in the process of mourning, you know. But I'm stepping out in my boldness and my faith, because I love doing this. It's fun to me, yet it's a learning process for me. The 10 of Cups is telling you to be daring, to enjoy the celebrations of family, express gratitude, and the emotional stability. What does family mean to you? What does family feel like to you? Truly, truly within yourself, not what you've known, not what has been practiced. How do you see it in your dynamic, in your visual, in your heart, in your soul? Not what you see on social media, what family should look like, not what was depicted in what family should be. How does it feel? Because it can be you and your dog, you and your pet. That can be your family. It can be you sitting at your family's gravesite and feel an essence of peace, or a lost loved one and feel an essence of peace. It can be just sitting down in prayer and getting in touch with the ancestors that are within you. That is your family. And I'm not talking about ancestral renovation, or however you say that word, right? I've been speaking a lot about ancestors. When I speak about ancestors, it's because we carry our ancestors within us. We do, right? And we don't know what they've been through, but for some odd reason, we see it in our own selves. We see it in our own light. We see it in our own journey. And when we speak to others and we remember back as far as we can remember, we realize that it's been generation upon generation. A lot of it has been teachings that we haven't realized. A lot of it has been for us to acknowledge, right? And to break certain patterns. When I speak about ancestors, I really hope that when you get in tune with that stage in your life to speak to your ancestors, if you choose to do so, no harm done to anyone. Do not use your ancestors to seek vengeance on anyone. They serve their purpose here on earth, people. All they're looking for is light, if that. Pray so that they can have eternal light and peace, and may they rest in paradise, helping you to elevate, helping you to heal, helping protect you. That's what protection looks like to me. Protection of my ancestors. But do not, when I say don't play with spirit, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Do not call upon your ancestors. Do not call upon the dead to seek vengeance on anybody, because guess what? I always also speak about karma. It'll come back to bite you in your ass. It will. You don't know what those who have passed and transitioned before us have suffered. You don't know if they suffered pain. You don't know if through their transitioning they had anger. You don't know if they were angered before their transitioning. You don't know if they felt alone. You don't know what their feeling was before they were taken from this earth. So why would you want to continue to bring them sorrow when they serve their purpose on this fucking dark earth? Let them be. Let them be in peace. Pray for their light and their salvation, for their eternal rest, so that they can help us when it is our time to leave this earth, so we can transition in peace to the light eternal. And with that, I've said enough. Take from this what you may. If this message resonated with you in some sort of way, because it went everywhere, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's free to subscribe. It's free to like. I don't ask for anything. Anything. I do this from the heart, from the soul, and from a higher perspective to teach me, as I am a student of life, and to help teach others. I thank you, and I pray that you are filled, fulfilled, and sealed in divine protection, divine light, and divine peace. May you have the day that you deserve. Shalom.